don't know who Freddie is, but hi y'all, welcome back to Lipgloss.
And if you know who Freddie is, leave him in the comments.
Why I was about to say, because I spit hot fire, but that is not Freddie. That is Dylon.
Dylon.
It was crazy. Fred actually flow. Fred and Ness probably had the best flow. Like
Fred and Ness. What happened to Fred and Ness?
Diddy.
Speaking of making the band, I have a story about Chopper Young.
Sex trafficking Chopper? That Chopper?
I'm sorry, what?
He was arrested for sex trafficking.
Wow.
Prostitution.
Oh, so now I really don't feel bad about telling this story on this thing.
Let me find out.
Oh, wow. I really don't feel bad about telling the story. So I used to work at Ripley's, believe it or not. One day this man came and I said, "You look so familiar," because it was Chopper Young. He said he had one camera crew, right? And one cameraman. And he was like, "Hey, can I speak to your manager?" Again, this is a wrestling show, but we'll get there. We'll get to the wrestling eventually. Can I speak to your manager? I said, "Sure, I know who you are." And he said, "You do?" I said, "I do." He said, "Yeah, MTV is following me doing like an after making the band thing." Now, I used to watch True Life, so I was real into it. And I know True Life, they only had one camera person. So I said, that makes so much sense. He doing a Where Are They Now for MTV, right? This is in 2012. You can look the video up, y'all. I swear. I'm gonna link the video in the description below.
So he was arrested in Maryland, actually, for felony sex trafficking in Vegas. So like that was. Yeah. Apparently,
I really don't feel bad about telling the story about how he a bum. I really don't feel bad about telling the story.
Yeah, girl.
Not how he
He's a bum. Good old Kevin Barnes, aka Chopper. He was arrested in Anne Arundel County.
It's a bad dude.
Apparently, he was hanging out in Nevada and he tried to sex traffic an undercover detective. Probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on from this now. This is
I want to finish the story though.
Okay.
We're gonna.
I
don't feel bad about telling it now. At first, I was like, I don't tell this in public, just in case. We want to keep that connection. We don't want that connection anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to. I'll put the article in the group chat.
Yikes!
For later.
Yikes! Yikes! So I told my manager, so I'm like, oh yeah, I know who he is. Because at first he was like, when he asked, who's your manager? I wanted to say Dylon, but I didn't. But I didn't, because you know me, y'all know me, y'all know I'm petty. I wanted to say that. I didn't. I said, yeah. So she was like, sure, it's a slow that you could go up there and film it. So we had a maintenance man, right? And he was kind of out there on things. So nobody believed him. He was like, that guy y'all let in the museum, he's filming a music video up there. I said, no, he's not. He's filming Where Are They Now? No, he's not. He was like, he playing the music on his phone and rapping along to it in front of stuff. He filming a music video. I said, you don't know what you're talking about.
Not you arguing with the maintenance man.
Right.
He would never do that.
He wouldn't do that. He would lie.
He would lie to me. I know him. We're friends.
We're friends. Like,
was filming a music video, huh?
Meanwhile, he was filming a music video. It's called A Star Is Born. You can look it up on YouTube. That was filmed at my job. I'm in the music video.
You in the video?
They me and my friend are in the music video, but not in the music video. It's like they took a pan of the.
You're just doing your job,
right?
I'm selling tickets, doing my job.
I was in my friend's music video.
I can't say that I've had the honor of being in a music video, but it is still early in the day. There's still time today.
There's still time.
I have been in a music video. Yeah.
Huh.
But no, not an important music video.
What? No one.
No, that's not what I thought.
Oh no! I was like, no. I was like, what are you saying, huh? For?
May, I want to see this music video.
Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Like, no, you don't.
There's a whole storyline, but no.
Not a whole storyline.
We should probably talk about get back to what we're supposed to talk about because we're on minute 5 now. We've not even done our intro.
Oh yeah, welcome to Lipgloss and Ladders, y'all. KB, how you feeling today?
Happy May. April shall bring May flowers. So yeah, it's May. Can it get warmer, please? In Michigan, stay consistent.
Girl, I walked the dog this morning in a full freaking parka and a hat. It was like 40 something degrees, and I was like, "It is May. Why am I still have to put on like layers of clothing?"
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm over it. Yeah, how you feeling besides cold?
I'm here.
I exist.
Wishing I was in a music video so that I had a story too, but you know, hey, still time.
Little video experience.
Yes, I could do it.
What's going on right now?
That's how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready to get into this week because we have a lot to discuss.
I feel ways.
I think a lot of people feel ways. Let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, Reese. Go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off.
SOS! I heard them shouting. The New Day is no longer with WWE.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm going to go last. So I'm going to let y'all lead this one.
I'm surprised. But when I seen that they tried to renegotiate their contracts, I was like, okay, it makes sense. You're trying to take money away from me. But you can't sell tickets. But okay. Yeah. I don't know. I really thought they were going to be, when they retired, they had retirement run or something. How they just left, I think they deserve better. That's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like this is a big message to everyone in the locker room because this is crazy. Like, I feel like the way, even if you knew that you were going to do contract renegotiations, there's a way to do things. There's a way to handle this type of business because these are legends. Mm-hmm. So what? They're just going to get written off TV? Like, no send off, no nothing, no acknowledgement. Like, what exactly are they going to plan? Especially since we know that I think it's like they have the 90-day clause, right?
Mm-hmm. Allegedly, yeah. They have not spoken out, but allegedly, yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It feels like they don't really value, TKO does not value, does not understand the business. Yeah, does not understand the business and does not value the wrestlers, even from a fan standpoint. Because no matter what, when Edge left, a lot of people were happy that he had a send-off before he left WWE. Mm-hmm. You know, like there are certain ways to do things. And I feel like this was just handled very, very badly.
Finding out on a random Saturday.
I think it was a Friday. I think that they incidentally. I just think that it leaked on Saturday because apparently, like I showed you guys the tweets or whatever, someone just happened to be on the alumni section. So I'm pretty sure it happened Friday because why are you firing me on my day off? It's Saturday.
Yeah,
exactly. Firing me on my day off. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm torn because a part of me saw it coming.
Yeah,
but it's still like that's Kofi Kingston. First ballot, 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it hit me the same way R-Truth did, but kind of harder because it was like, wait, no, that's not it. Kofi Kingston, at least I thought would be a for lifer. Like I could have seen Woods leaving. Woods is a whole doctor. And Gamer, I could see him going off. I don't know what the new thing of G4 is now. I don't know what that is, but I could see him hosting gaming shows or hosting something. I could see that for him. I could see him being like, "Yeah, I'm done." To not ever give that man a singles title is crazy.
Right, just King of the
Yeah.
Ring.
Yeah.
Which is not, yeah, which is cool. Like King of the Ring is cool, which I'm
Cool,
happy that
but-
he got the win. But like, he couldn't even get a U.S. title run.
Right.
Yeah.
IC title run. We had to hijack the show for Kofi to even get his WWE title win. I just feel like the New Day deserve better. Like the tag team division is absolutely trash. Like Triple H does not care about tag teams. For someone who spent the majority of his career in a tag team, not to just blame Triple H, but to blame Triple H. So somebody who spent like the majority of his career in a tag team, in fact, the reason that he got out of purgatory for that punishment angle with the whole like click thing was due to a tag team. You would think he would book tag teams a lot better.
I think it's easy for people to blame Triple H, but like we said on our last show, TKO has made it very clear that they're in charge. So I find it easy, low-hanging fruit to blame Triple H for these things. But like TKO has reminded us time and time again, this is their company and these are their shows. They will do what they want when they want. And again, I'm not trying to big up BKM. Don't come for me. Y'all know what I'm saying when I say this. BKM had lifers. R-Truth was one of his lifers. Kofi was one of his lifers. Woods, I don't know. Can't comment on that. But based on what we've seen, this is just further proof that TKO, like Ash said, doesn't know the business, doesn't respect the business, because that's a decision to let them go. And I support them if it is true, because nothing has been confirmed. All we're going is what SRS says. And he does usually right 95% of the time. So we're going to assume that there's truth in that they tried to restructure their deals. There are ways to restructure your deal without being disrespectful. If they just signed a multi-year contract like last year for allegedly seven figures, million, and you come back to me 6 months later and you're like, hey girl, so we actually overpaying you. Duck it back. I too would be like, I'm out.
Like 20 years?
I'm out.
In this company?
Kofi had more time in WWE than Hulk Hogan. Numbers to numbers, days to days, despite what Hogan said in Wrestling 400 Days. Numbers don't lie. He was actually in WWE longer than Hogan. Remember, Hogan went over WCW.
That's crazy.
So if you look at it from strictly WWE and not the WCW lineage, he was in WWE longer than Hogan.
That,
however, period, dot. Wood's been over this for a long time. They were not even hiding it. So if there's happiness at the end of this tunnel, then sure. It sucks that we don't get the send-offs. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't think that we're probably going to get those send-offs that we got. AJ Styles is probably the last one we're ever going to get, if this is how they're going to move. And now I understand why AJ Styles walked away. I mean, I know he said it was part of his family. He wanted to be a dad and all of the things. But like now, if you look at how TKO was moving, I get why AJ Styles. He saw something coming. And he was like, you know what? I'm out. So it sucks because we just saw Kofi getting cursed by Danhausen. Like he was just on TV with Grayson Waller, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. That's what sucks. However, and I know I said last week that AEW is not the answer for everything, but I ain't gonna hold y'all. New Day versus Bucks, that's gonna bang.
I can't wait to see Woods versus Omega. That's all I want to see. I don't care if they do one off.
There are some matches that are lingering if that's what they want to do. And again, I know I said last week, and I'm contradicting myself, but like let's be honest. If Woods decided to go over to AEW and run their video game division because it sucks right now, that the game is awful, I would not be mad. And I also need people to stop arguing with me on Twitter yesterday. The entire day yesterday, my mentions were on freaking fire to the point where I had to silence them bad boys. Yes, I understand that he made up, down. I understand that was his baby. he does not own the IP to that.
Mhm.
So that is WWE. That is not his. And I know this because they sold the title belt. If I own something, I'm not letting Ashley sell it. I love Ashley to death, truly. But if it's mine, I'm not letting you sell it. That is mine.
Yeah.
So while I see what y'all are saying, he did build it. That was his baby. I understand what y'all are saying, but IP don't lie. And if he wanted to rebuild it and make his own, I'm sure that all of us and everyone would follow it and make it the success that it wants to be, if that's what he chooses to do. However, if we're talking about, and then I'm like, they can make another version of it. Hi, puppy. Hey, hey. If they wanted to do left, right, which I believe WWE owns as well, like he'd have to get creative with it. And I'm not saying it can't be done, but he is a person that I'm actually not worried about. He could go back to TNA. He can go to AEW. He can run over to NJPW if that's what they want to do. If that's what he wants to do. Kofi, I don't know if he wants to continue. Like he's, like I said, he's been in the game for a very long time. Maybe he wants to go home. So like again, maybe I understand that everyone has this negative connotation to releases for sure. Like at the end of the day, people were laid off. Like look at our title, Lipgloss and laid off. But like maybe sometimes people just know when to walk away, and they knew their value and was like, you're not going to underpay me. Absolutely not. So I'm going to choose to walk away.
20 years as a company. That's enough. That's enough. Kofi Kingston has made more than enough. And it's not even about money, but I'm saying, but if he never wants to step foot in a ring again, he doesn't have to. Okay. If he wants to open a record school, he could just do that.
If he wants to open a record company, girl, I don't care what that man wants to do. Like, let him live his best life. Who I do feel bad for is Big E, because Big E lost his brothers and he has to go be on TV on Saturday.
There is a really
right.
I thought about Big E too.
Oh, yeah, he has to go and do the pre-show and the end show, and that's who I feel bad for, because he stuck around because he wanted to hang out with his brothers.
Yeah.
So if anybody, that is who I feel bad for. We'll see how this plays out. Hopefully they don't owe us anything. I hope they make a statement. I hope that they're taking time to process and heal and do all the things, and eventually they come back to social media and say, you know, what they want to say. But at the end of the day too, they don't really owe us that either. So like, it doesn't give me the feel good. It's sad. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh no, okay, positive. No, it sucks. It does suck. But they went out on their terms because they didn't sign them contracts. Whereas Jeff Cobb just got cut. Got his time wasted for a year.
Wasted.
Girl.
I mean,
like, they went out on their own terms. They went out on their terms. They said, no, we'll take our release. No, thank you.
Yeah. But to not even offer like we don't know, like something to keep them on the team, like behind the scenes, you know, like we have AJ Styles who's now doing talent scouting, just something for the optics to make it seem like we still respect a majority of our legends. I'm learning that.
It sucks. Like you literally just said, TKO does not understand the business because they outpriced everything. And they are just moving completely different. They're moving how a big corporation moves when we're used to VKM. And even though he was a major corporation, he still treated it like a small family business. I still want to make sure that my family can come to my shows. You guys can come and do these things. They're moving like a big box company. Whereas VKM didn't move that way. He still treated it like his backyard promotion, and we're going to do these things, and they just don't care.
I knew they didn't care when they moved to Peacock and took away the WWE Network. The WWE Network was perfect.
Very perfect. Everything right there.
I wouldn't even pay more money for it. If they just been, you know what, we'll bring it back. We're going to charge you guys $15 a month, bet. $20 a month, honestly, bet. I wouldn't have complained.
$30 a month for that over ESPN, I wouldn't have complained. I get all my shows. I get original content. I get movies.
That's how I binge Total Divas.
Yeah, and all the content is there.
Yeah,
I could go back to 1965 and watch it.
You can watch the OG Rumble.
Yeah, I could go back to Southpaw Regional Wrestling and look at that. Like, I could go back and look at that. Camp WWE. Legends House. I could watch that. I pay
That is,
$30 for it.
yeah, I would gladly pay $30 a month for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because now I gotta now you gotta pay for Netflix. Now you gotta pay for freaking ESPN and all of the things. And I got excited because I was like, oh yay, NXT is on regular TV. Oh, but if you actually want to see the show, we're gonna need you to pay for it. It's like, stop trying to nickel and dime me, bro. Just charge me $30 for the app and keep the party going. Like, it's whack, man. And now I'm canceling Peacock. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was gonna keep Peacock around for WWE. Now there's nothing there. Cancel it.
Oh, my Peacock is part of my I got that for free with my internet.
I keep it for Bravo. I keep it for the Housewives.
That's real.
Isn't Love Island on there too? Love Island's coming back. So yeah,
yeah.
I have it for Love Island.
I keep you Love Island. June 2nd. Sorry.
Please no influencers this year.
Please.
Or one or two, but not. I don't need to repeat a season 7 cast.
Please, Lord Jesus, no.
They still stressing me out.
Yeah.
They still stressing me out to this day. This very day.
Like, what are y'all doing?
I saw somebody tweet out that Jeff Cobb got released because they found out that he wasn't really Samoan.
What?
I mean, because when they say JC Mateo is not a Samoan last name. What? I'm sorry, what? Who?
It sucks because I feel like with Jeff Cobb, he burned a bridge to come to WWE. Remember, he was up for the NJPW belts. Like, he was up for the, and then he declined to move forward or like drop out of the show or whatever because he got signed to WWE. So it's like, damn, he burned the bridge for less than a year. He'll end up working. At the end of the day, it's Jeff Cobb. Like, someone's gonna scoop him up very quickly. But it just sucks that he lost a year of his career basically because he only had like 4 matches. He had 4 matches, 2 of them with Usos.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of dead on arrival.
Honestly, yeah.
Like he was kind of DOA, unfortunately.
Because who?
He just never really had any type of impact. Like, they didn't book him to come across as like menacing or unhinged. There was really nothing.
He should have been healthy, Ross and Reed.
Even what is it? Tongaloa? At least he was entertaining. You know?
Yeah.
But he wasn't entertaining like on purpose. He was messing stuff up and we was laughing. We weren't laughing with him. We were laughing at him though.
I remembered him though.
But
sometimes I was like, oh, that's right. JC is here too. Like that.
He botched his debut, but
he botched his debut. He couldn't even lay on the table right last week. I was like, oh, once I saw that, I was like, oh, he's either. But it's interesting they split up God.
They did.
Because I assumed that like they were a package deal. Let's be honest. They probably didn't want him for real. But they were like, his brother was like, listen, you gotta sign us both. And they said, you know what? Sure. Now they're like, you know what? Never mind.
We tried it.
We gave it a college go, you know? We gave it the college go. I'm just very curious to see how this pans out with him. I mean, obviously he can go. Like, I'm not worried about Tama Tonga at all. He's fine and he can wrestle. He's good. But it sucks because I don't think his brother's who's gonna take him? But just him. If it were him and his brother, you'd be like, all right, like they would be all right. AEW's not gonna I don't think they're gonna swoop in and take him. TNA, I don't think they're gonna swoop in and take him. Like, I've seen some clips of him. He's like, he very much rode his brother's coattails. And don't come for me in the comments because y'all know I'm telling the truth. He had moments for sure, but I would say in the past at least 3 years, you've been watching God for Tama Tonga. You were not watching it for his brother.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it. Like, oh no. I can't even be like, well, that. I can't think of one moment where I was like, you know what? That's real.
And that's okay, right?
It's fine.
He's gonna take the con circuit by storm, you know? That's all we can hope for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a WrestleCade.
That's all we can hope. That's what I'm saying. That's all we can hope for him. That people want to see him.
But like, I want to see his brother. So like, if his brother gonna be there, then, like,
tell Thomas. Right. He's walking past the booth.
Not walking past the booth.
Like, where your brother at? Oh, okay.
Oh. You ain't want to go to Survivor Series? You came here?
You're not booked for a match tonight? Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
Huh.
not even
That
for fun.
sucks.
Damn.
Oh, that's no shade, but like also, I don't know. But they've been doing this all. It's also somebody who's been doing this a long time. You don't have to step foot in the ring again, like, and it's fine.
And it's fine. And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Probably best he doesn't, to be honest.
Yeah, the cons. Listen.
Hey, he
cons
gonna
have
make
a long
money.
list of
People
names.
gonna
That's what I'm
see
saying. Those cons have a long list of names. So somebody
do.
over there loves Tongaloa. Somebody out there loves Tongaloa.
I'm sure.
It's just not me. It's not
It's not me, but I know
somebody.
I'm
somewhere.
forgetting his name.
Somebody might just want to see him for the meme of it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people
Listen,
are
if he
funny.
put on face paint, he showed up, I'd hold a conversation with you. We talk. I don't know if I'm gonna buy a picture, but we can talk.
Yeah.
I might. How much is it?
What's your price point?
How much is a picture? I might.
You know what?
Like, so certain people I pay $60 for. I pay $60 to see you.
I'm not.
Enough.
Tongaloa?
I'm not.
All right, that's a lot.
Ashley,
Talk a lot.
$60. I mean, in my
like
head, I
40.
was thinking a nice little 20, but
That's what I'm saying.
$40 is good. $40.
Yeah.
$40.
If it was in the moment, you know when you kind of have like the unplanned, you've done a couple laps, and then you see
Yeah.
somebody
You
somebody's
sorry,
doing
USC.
about it. It's like it's $40. You know what? I would be like, you know what? Fuck, let's do it. Let's do it. If it was 40,
But I'm not doing 60.
I do it just to
Willow
get
was 50. There's no way I'm paying 60 for Tongaloa, bro.
That's why
I would definitely get my bullet cup jacket signed though. Like, if I collect all the signatures on my bullet cup jacket, I'd
That's
do
fair.
that.
That's
that
fair.
makes sense. Like you collecting it for something major.
The
yeah.
completion, yeah, for the completionist.
But
The completionist in you.
that's my goal, except for a couple of members because I don't need those signatures on my back at all. There's a few members I don't need.
Fair.
That's fair.
Or not.
Yeah.
So not.
Jeff Cobb's gonna land on his feet.
Oh
He'll be
yeah.
booked within day 92. He'll be on somebody's show.
Yeah. I'm not.
Oh,
mad.
And I find it interesting though because you talked about TKO not valuing tag team wrestling. Honestly, neither does AEW because again, why are 80-year-old Edge and Christian still running around and active? And why does FTR have the belt? Like, and it sucks too because AEW actually has like a young black talent. What happened to Top Flight? I loved Top Flight. Private
They
Party
can't
can't
help
stay
it.
healthy.
Yeah, Top Flight can't either. They can never be healthy all at the same time.
Yeah.
They have that floating third member, what's his face, Action Andrade. If they threw him with Leo Rush, that was weird, but they both can cook, so it should have been something. There are
boys, yeah.
there are things to
It's
do there,
on it.
but like no, even men and women, no one cares about tag team wrestling in general. DKM, I mean, I'm sorry, TKO, and neither does AEW. If you're being honest, like if you look at the board, because why does FTR have the belt? Why are Edge and Christian challenging for it? What are we doing? Like, they're no better than WWE and Priest and freaking R-Truth running around.
Listen, that
Paige did not look good in the ring Friday.
It's been the real
Crazy.
tag teams down to AAA.
Yeah, American Made on AAA.
And it's interesting too because WWE owns a lot of, or I'm not gonna say owns, they have a lot of like in their pocket things for people to do, right? You can go to AAA, you can go to NXT, you can go to Evolve. There are so many things they can do, and then they also have the partnership with TNA. They could send you over there. TNA is not going to turn the WWE talent around. So like there are multiple ways to get in reps and to do things. Yet we're still doing cuts. It's crazy because like it's things and shows to do, but I don't know what's going on in wrestling these days. Like it's just like it's in general. I can't even just say with WWE. AEW has not been catching my attention either.
No. Like I will be honest, I'm more interested in AAA. Like if you would have told me JBL, Undertaker, will be responsible for the fact that AAA is cooking right now? I'm sorry, who? The man who had a whole gimmick going to like trap immigrants at the border? And the
Yeah.
man who I know has police merch and their police officer in his family, they're cooking?
Yeah.
Like
And
you're sending
AAA is
the War
accessible.
Raiders.
It's free on YouTube.
Yes, you're sending the War Raiders and American made. Julius Creed is by far one of the best. He's Cesaro. You want another Cesaro? You have one in Julius Creed. And instead of that, you're like, nah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cesaro, he should be concerned.
Ooh.
We talked about catering people who like need to be like kind of concerned about the veterans that we thought were lifers and that we're gonna hang around right now. So Sheamus is on that list.
Ooh.
I haven't seen
Ooh.
Sheamus is on that list, y'all. I don't think I said last time when I said I don't think it's going to be one round of layoffs. I think they'll keep coming back around. Like we all know about the Monday
he's
after
been injured a
Mania, but
lot.
I think this is going to be like, I don't want to, hopefully it's not weekly because God, that's a lot. But I do think we're going to see like people move to the alumni section like slowly but surely. Like, and Cesaro, I'm not Cesaro because we know who he is. Sheamus is on that list.
I thought you were talking about Tozawa.
I mean, he should be on the list too, honestly. He should
He'll
absolutely, he should have
ball
been word. He's a long time coming. He
But
should
he didn't get
absolutely be
The
concerned.
fact that he has never been on a round of releases is crazy to me. Wait, has he?
Crazy.
Was he in that 2020 round? Because I know Zelina was. Otis was never released.
No.
Otis still around.
I don't think Tozawa was ever released either.
Yeah, because Maxine don't even be around him like that no more.
Oh, she don't.
Mm-mm. She still claims Alpha Academy though.
Mhm.
Which is I don't know what anybody's doing. Yeah.
Hey, that issue, Sheamus is on that list because they don't.
Sheamus
care
on
about
that list,
Liv.
baby.
Because Kofi, if Kofi on that list, Sheamus definitely on that list.
Yeah.
Sheamus on that list, girl.
Because I know he making bank. I know Sheamus is making bank for him.
Yeah.
Because he's always been in the main event picture. Like,
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Miz is like, I'm packing up. I'm ready to go. Because he never has to do this again. He could go right back. Well, he can't go back to MTV because it's ending.
Right.
The problem with getting rid of the Miz is that like you need to keep someone around in your back pocket that is a name that people recognize outside of wrestling. And everyone's like, R-Truth. No, because my neighbor's not going to recognize R-Truth. But my neighbor might know who the Miz is.
Yeah.
My mom told me, I didn't know he was from Real World.
Yeah.
I was watching SmackDown one day and my mom was like, that's Mike from the Real World. Oh my goodness, he actually became a wrestler.
And for that reason, because there's still money to be made off of his name and his image, I don't think he'll go anywhere. But is there money to be made off of Sheamus?
No.
Is there money to be made off of some of these people?
No. Who's like, oh, Sheamus is on a WrestleMania card. I have to go. Like nobody. You can have legends that don't draw. Like William Regal is a perfect example of a legend that does not draw. You can sit up here and say William Regal is one of the best technical wrestlers of all time.
Absolutely.
Best wrestlers of all time.
Absolutely.
But who was going to see just William Regal?
No one. But if he's on the card, you're not going to leave and go take a pee break during his match. You're going to watch his match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Rusev is next.
I don't know how Rusev got back. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I mean, that's fair. I don't know how he got back. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've just been giving him a little push and involving him in a storyline, but that means nothing. That means nothing.
We just
anymore.
saw Kofi on TV getting cursed by Danhausen.
And
Kyrie was on TV. Like
Kyrie should have been in a Mania match
every week. Oh, Raw and SmackDown. Like,
yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
And it was like,
yeah. And like another point with the tag teams, it's just so crazy that both brands are the belt holders are like makeshift teams, while in the background they're letting go of all of the actual established tag teams.
That YS6 thing still kind of hurts. Was I expecting it? Yes, but it's just like, oh well, there was okay.
Y'all, they didn't do anything to put them over. Like that's well, apparently the word is that TKO doesn't like the spooky. They don't like the mystical extra dark.
Neither events, honestly. You really
But
think that?
You know, he was responding
yeah,
to the Undertaker though. I do think that he with Vince, like he liked those. That is true. The spooky, yeah. He did the Undertaker, but like
I mean,
he was
Bray made it through.
fun and eat your vegetables and eat your grain cereal. Like that's how Vince
Yeah.
was. He was like colorful, and that's kind of why people kind of drifted towards
Call a
WCW.
spade a spade. TKO bought them back because they wanted to capitalize on and make some money off of Bray's death. And then when it decided that were done with it, they were done with it. That's how it
Yeah.
feels. Call a spade a spade. They came back, had a
Okay.
bomb entrance, had the thing in Universal Studios, and now they're like, well, the nostalgia has worn off.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't doubt that
But
either.
if
I
you
just
want to
want
be fair, Tony Khan did the same thing with Dark Order once Brody died. He kept them around.
Mhm.
yeah, because
And then eventually they slowly worked their way off of TV because what were they doing after they lost Brody? That group fumbled. They had
Don't ask me
everybody
who is
in it.
in Dark Order besides what's his name? -0, his son.
So if you want to call a spade, like, hey, Tony Khan comes to the front of the house too. I get why Tony Khan did it because he was still like paying them and still like doing something he truly. But it's like honestly, a spade is a spade.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, that makes me nervous for like people like Tatum down in NXT because that's my girl. That's my girl. I don't want them to be like, I don't get it. We're not
I'm very
investing.
worried about her, but Tatum can go because
Tatum
actually,
can
I'm about to say Tatum can go though, but I'm like, wait, look at who they just released. They don't care about that.
That means nothing. Nothing means
That means
anything
nothing
anymore. Yeah.
anymore.
There's no loyalty.
The calling
okay.
is never going to be on SmackDown. I'm sorry, like Izzy Day might make it. Shawn Spears is just like, you know what? I'm here for a tag.
He up
Like
next.
that's
He up next. He should be worried too.
Sean, yeah, if I was Sean Spears, because all of the people that he came his class of NXT are gone. Like,
So what
they
do
went
you
up.
do if you're in catering right now? Do you pitch yourself and bring them to your attention, or do you just hang back? Because I feel like either way, you're not safe.
you're not
Make yourself useful.
because Johnny Gargano, the fact that he wasn't on this list is crazy to me. Not in a bad way. I'm like, I think he doesn't want to resign like that in that kind of way. Like not
Yeah.
firing him, but in the I could be making so much money at AEW right now. Like
Not even money, because I'm sure WWE is paying him well. He could be being used.
he could be.
Some
Yeah.
folks just want to wrestle.
Johnny wrestling is not wrestling. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Candice LeRae is doing a lot of nothing.
Oh yeah, she's
A
still
lot of
side
nothing.
again.
She's not doing anything.
They're just getting their bill. They're literally getting their bills paid. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and collecting the check. If I could sit back collect the check, I would do the same. And I feel like that's what they're
Yeah.
doing. Do I feel like they're happy here? No. But you can't tell me like DIY was supposed to be the future of the tag division. I should have seen so many classics with the Usos and DIY by now. I should have seen so many. Like I should have seen so many classics with the War Raiders and DIY. Like Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. I should have seen.
However, I don't think that's WWE's problem. They couldn't stay healthy.
Fair.
So,
Mhm.
like, to be honest, I think that they could have and should have pushed DIY. However,
Yeah,
they
that's
next
true.
was Noodles. So
And they
Yeah.
could not stay healthy at the same time either. That's true.
they
That
could
is-
not
that is-
stay healthy
that's
at the
fair.
same time. So, like, I see what you're saying,
fair.
and you're not wrong. However, Doc,
Yeah.
comma, I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think that was on them. I think that's a
That's
level
fair.
of like same thing with Top Flight, right? They tried to push them to the moon. They gave them opportunities, but they just could not. They just could not get on the same page.
War Raiders.
Look at the Bellas. They keep trying to push the Bellas to the moon. I don't know why. They keep trying to push the Bellas to the moon. They can't get healthy together. It's
Yeah,
just a
right.
matter of like, it's not even just the men. It's not even just AEW. It's not even just WWE. It's in general, like tag team wrestling is floundering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That and because like even with the War Raiders, Ivar was here, and then they was gone for the other one. He was gone for the because they changed their name so much, like the Viking.
You're
Raiders.
not wrong. It's just funny hearing you say
War
the other
Machine.
one.
Yeah.
I understand
The
why
other
they
gentleman.
but
Yeah.
you go take them down. See, I keep saying CMLL. AAA, like take them down, like AAA, which I like.
But we kind of need
It's
them up
right
right now.
a tag team if you want to do. They don't care about tag team wrestling right now. It's just sad. And I'm a tag team mid-card girly. I love a good tag team. Edge and Christian is my favorite tag team of all time. I love Edge and Christian. But now I'm sitting here like, this was so much more fun when I was like 8. Like,
Yeah.
love y'all.
Pack up.
It's just a very interesting, like I said earlier, interesting time for wrestling. It's like, what is anyone doing? No one's really holding my attention. I mean, Backlash is Saturday, and I could not tell you the card. Don't care about it. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like, it's Saturday, and like I have no. And I will I come around to it by Friday? Probably. Am I still gonna watch it? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I paid for $30 a month. I'm gonna watch the shit. But like, am I like turned up for it? Am I like ready? Am I like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see the match?
No.
I'm ready for Io versus Asuka. I'm ready.
Oh, this would have been the
Okay.
moment for Kyrie.
I need it.
I
I know. But
That match should have been on Mania. But I feel
it should have. But here's the thing: low key, it's a blessing it wasn't, because it would have been 5 minutes. It would have been 5 minutes. So now I feel like they low key have a double tax, because the women didn't get time in Mania, and then also they should have been on the Mania card.
And
so
then the first
they
night was
give them
3
some
matches, and then the second night was 1 match of women.
Yeah,
They put all the women matches on one night.
I mean, the fact that they, once again, Backlash, that first hour is free, tells me to tell us all something.
Yeah.
Because why is that a thing? Like, that's crazy to me. Like,
yeah. And like, to bring your point back around, Gabby, bring back pre-show matches, because we could have had that I Show Speed match on the pre-show. We could have. We honestly, it's certain women's matches we could have had on the pre-show, but Asuka versus Io should have been on that main card. But you give me 9 minutes and you have Paige come back with Brie Bella, who, let's be honest, don't even. No, never mind.
I was gonna say, they come to you in the comments once, because they be coming to me whenever I mention the Bella. Oh my god! It's like, bro, Brie can't fucking wrestle. Let's play this game.
I
Paige
love
did
it.
not
And
look good.
I have gained so much. Do I have respect for the Bella Twins? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You respect someone.
You're not about to be like,
wow,
they're the
you're
ghosts
really
of
bad at
tag
this.
team wrestling. We're not having that conversation.
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, like, are they? Do I have respect for that? Especially Nikki, because I honestly gained respect for a lot of respect for the Bellas and Nikki during that Total Divas era, when Nikki broke her neck and it was a career-threatening injury, and she was like, "I want to get back. I don't care what I have to do. I want to get back." And we spent 2 seasons of her trying to get back to wrestling, and I was like, "Wow, she really does love this." And for Brie to be the one who was like, "Oh, let's do this Diva Search thing," and for Nikki to be the one to love it, I still have immense respect for the Bellas, but I just feel like Brie wanted to be a kid, wanted to have kids, not be a kid.
I too would like to be a kid.
I do like to be a kid, to be honest.
I would take it right now. I would take it.
Like, my biggest issue is that I took my nap an hour later than I was supposed to. I wish I want that back.
Yeah.
But like, she wanted to have kids. She wanted to go and be barefoot on her little homestead with her vegan husband. Like, that's what she wanted. Like, and that's fair. And I respect that. But also, and I do respect Paige coming back. Paige should have been she should have been in that IC title picture. I'm sorry. Like, that's just, I won't give up. I'll never give up on that one. That's my agenda. She should have came back with AJ Becky, not for the tag.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think she came back with a tag. I just think it's the way the cookies crumbled with I don't think necessarily she came back with that in mind. It's just that she was like, "Oh, I have availability," and they're like, "Great, we have a hole you can fill," and that's what happened. I don't necessarily think that was it. Unfortunately, that's just the timing that's how that happened. I don't hate it that she's back. I wish that more women came back and did more work in the PC. Because I would love to see someone like Paige hanging out with Natty in the dungeon, right? I think there's still a lot to be learned from them. Paige can Paige go like she was when she was 19? No. That's okay. She's also in her 30s. She's been doing it for so long. However, is she still like a worth of knowledge? Yes.
Paige and me and Paige are the same age. And Paige is a different generation than the girls now. And she's the same age as the girls now.
Yeah.
The girls now are starting their late 20s.
Right. It's interesting because I've been thinking a lot about it because they've been saying that they've been doing cuts due to age, when a lot of the people that they're pushing and a lot of people that they're letting go are the same age. But I think it's the way they're thinking about it is in terms of how long they've been featured on TV. So like if Randy Orton's never been off TV, Randy Orton is like, I'll say established. He's an established talent to us. He's never really taken time off to the extent that someone like Stone Cold did during like his run. But someone like LA Knight is 40 years old, but people are like, he needs a push. It's his time, blah, 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 because he hasn't been on TV. He hasn't been in our faces as often. So I'm like, it's kind of interesting how they're like the metrics of things and how they're looking at things. It's such a weird time.
LA Nate should also be worried.
Oh. I think so too.
Really?
I think so too.
Mr. Slim Jim? Who's going to drive the Slim Jim truck?
I mean, look at that. They did it.
Oh, damn.
They also had Jay doing the Slim Jim commercials. So
Bianca still does them.
Yeah.
She's in a new one, I'm pretty sure. Like,
yeah, I think she is.
I think, and when they say age, it's crazy because we tend to forget that Finn Balor's 44.
Right.
Like,
I think he's safe, but yeah.
He's safe. Yeah, I think he is safe. But it's like with age, like you do have the future. Dominic Mysterio is the future. Like, I feel like if they let
Rey
him
Mysterio wrap it up.
But I literally said that yesterday. When he was on the commentary table, I said, I ain't heard Rey Mysterio voice this whole match. Like, you know, Ray.
He's just watching.
He rises and he's like, oh, good. He's like, yeah, you're supposed to be commenting on it. Commentator. Like,
listen.
Probably taking a nap.
He will not give up.
The only time I heard him is when he was translating stuff. Like, I'm like, all right, Ray, wrap it up. You were worse than Conan. Please.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Damn.
At least Pat McAfee's on.
At least.
There's a positive.
I didn't see the purpose of adding him to that Mania match, but
he said it wasn't no purpose. That's why he didn't. He said that.
Like, Cody Rhodes has enough beef with Randy Orton. Over 20 years of beef.
History,
Orton.
Yeah.
He retired Joe Daddy. Like, what? You have enough reason. He punched Joe Daddy in the face. Like, you have enough reason to hate that man without Pat McAfee.
Yeah. That's another issue. Cody kind of floundering. I guess I'm interested in the Gunther thing, but it's just so random. Like the brand split doesn't matter anymore. It's like, I don't know, nothing.
I don't care about the drafts anymore.
That makes sense.
What
they need a draft. They need.
I think that would honestly help at this point, and also would be entertaining to watch.
We need, fresh feuds, fresh matchups, because everybody's like Rhea versus Charlotte. I want to see that again. In my head, I'm like,
I don't.
I don't.
It up.
I don't. And y'all
free me, like free me, Lord. Like I can't take this no more. Like again. Rhea won. That's the end of it. Like they've had about five times they've touched. Like we can move on.
She won the rubber match.
That's what I'm saying. And then they had the classic at Mania. That's it.
Charlotte and JC Jane had a good match though.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm for that.
But see, and the thing is too is like if we go have these old heads running around, if that's what y'all want to do, like I'm not trying to like say retire Becky, but if you're gonna be around for the purpose of putting folks over. Don't be around and just walk around and have belts. Like I'm just like be the Charlotte, because Charlotte was like, oh, I have no problem putting over the new talent. No problem.
Yeah,
no problem. Whereas Becky sometimes is like, you know what? Sure, if I want to, if I don't, I don't. Like if you're gonna be around, wrap it up and do something productive. Like at least push something forward. JC Jane needed that, right? Like she's already getting heat. Like it's just that made sense. I need everyone else to do things that make sense.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, Charlotte could lose every match in 2026, and her meet and greets are still going to be sold out.
Period.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
It doesn't matter.
She's still Charlotte Flair. So why not take the L?
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it.
She's at the stage where she could just have fun.
And it's okay.
Exactly.
And everyone should have that stage where they just do side quests and they just run around eating pins. That's okay. Because again, Charlotte could lose every match for the next 6 months. And I'm still gonna call her my GOAT.
Yeah.
Charlotte's John Cena of the women's division. If we have to compare to somebody, she's Charlotte. Clearly, she's her own entity. But if we had to compare it, it's the John Cena women's division where John Cena came back. It was getting squashed, putting over new talent. I don't think he would have
still John Cena.
And it's still John Cena. Like it's still Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is going to get to 17 world titles. She's going to get there. That's just what it's gonna be. If Charlotte Flair ever walks away from wrestling, she never has to step a foot in a ring again. She'll be like a Molly Holly. She'll be like, "Oh, I'll show up at the dungeon, probably, maybe."
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
y'all have my whole fame. Like that's it.
Right. And she has said she wants to be a mom. She wants to do these things. Like, if she decides to pull a Bianca, she get hurt one day and was like, you know what? Oh no, she did. Never mind. She talked about that in her article where she was struggling with the infertility and all of the things. But maybe if she wants to do that, like maybe, like again, like you can't. Bianca said in her thing, like she was sitting there realizing that she is gonna have to take time off. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna have a baby. Be selfless. That's the way I want you to think. If you can't get back in the ring, no, okay, I'll get pregnant. I have a pandemic baby. We can't do what we want to do. All right, let's have a baby. We can't go to Japan. You know that, and let's be honest. We were going to go to Japan. We were going to do all these things, and the pandemic hit, and I was like, well, shit. Now's a better time than any. Now I have
to be out for, well, if you're gonna be out for 9 months anyway. For a finger.
If I'm being honest, we were like, shit, ain't nothing else to do. Like,
like right? Hey.
Transparency post.
Hey. Wanna go half? Hey, let's do it.
Might as well.
Go Dutch. You know, might as well. Because like she was out for a year anyway on a figure. Like she had been out for some time, so it's kind of like, well,
might as well.
And she said she still can't move it and do what she needs to do. So like,
didn't she like lose a joint or something?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what's funny? Even though Bianca Belair not only was injured for a year and is going to probably be out for at least another one, I have no doubt she's not getting released any round of cuts. I don't feel like Bianca Belair.
She's absolutely not.
If there's a for lifer, it's Bianca Belair. I feel like in this modern era, if there's a for lifer, besides like the Roman Reigns,
it wouldn't shock me if they threw some cameras at her and was like, film season 2 of the show. Are you pregnant? Bet. Camera crew will be there tomorrow at 9.
Yeah.
Get on that stick again to make it content.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised because they have a whole reality show. I would not be surprised if they are already filming for season 2.
Yeah.
That's
the one I can't see anywhere else. I can't see
Montez, maybe not. Maybe you should like stack your coins. But Bianca.
Yeah. Bianca was homegrown, so
they're never letting. She's the first, other than like of this era, the athlete. She's the reason why the NIL program started. Like she basically started as like the catalyst for so many things in this modern era. So I can't see.
They even let her compete in a track meet while she was under contract with them.
Yeah.
Because she was still.
I didn't know that.
Because she graduated, she was still there. She was still an athlete. I don't think Bianca graduated until she was 30.
Love it. She said, "I think so too."
Yeah, she's right.
So I watched the doc. I watched what is it? The 30 for 30, the Bianca 30 for 30.
That's the big girl bark.
I don't know who she feeling like.
You feel like a big girl. Oh,
all right, girl. All right, now.
Come on.
Now she's talking back. She said big chip, not the little one.
Right. Not the little one.
She always give me this eye contact of like, yeah, I did it.
What you gonna do about
it?
The girls
on camera, girl.
Right, nothing on camera. Girls are gone. Girls,
the minute I close this laptop, it's gonna be me and you.
Yeah.
the girls have left me. The girls. my dad door open. They was like, "Ah, bye, our best friend's here. Bye." Huh. Like,
Who are
yeah.
you again?
Like, you already sent me this morning. I'm gonna go get pets.
You did your job, okay?
Yeah.
So see ya.
See you in a couple hours for dinner.
Like, I can fit under his bed, so like, I'm gonna go play with it. I'm gonna go play.
Peace.
Like, we talk about lifers, but who is another person we think is a lifer? Like, okay, obviously Bianca, but who in the women's division besides Natty? Because I don't.
And Charlotte.
Well, Charlotte, yeah.
Charlotte.
Well,
for
I don't
sure.
know, because I feel like Natty might do some time on the indies just for fun, for funsies,
I could see Natty doing it.
for funsies.
I don't know how long it would last, but I could definitely see her wanting to do it if she were to get released. But I don't see Natty getting released, to be honest, or like leaving the company. I feel like she would be somebody like in the background.
I was gonna say
Of
she's a
course.
person that like may transition off TV and go behind the scenes. I don't see her getting Natty's been moved to the alumni with the list of other people that got cut. Like, I don't see that. I think I could see her transitioning. Maybe she's already transitioned because we don't see her on TV for real. They came back when she had her new gimmick. They're like, oh, we want to use that. And we haven't seen it since.
Yeah,
Right.
on GCW, her versus Shayna. That was that
That was-
GCW?
No, it
Yeah,
was
I
Bloodsport.
think that was the last Bloodsport, yeah.
Yeah, that was fire. Like, we like that. We love that for Natty. We love that. She's like, this is for funsies, and I'm gonna go back. But I could definitely see her being like the new Sarah Del Rey, Sarah Del Rey for the NXT division and stuff like that. I could definitely see her doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
I could see her
She
doing
would
that.
definitely be good at it.
Maybe on
That and
LSD.
she's just a worth of knowledge. Like, even if she didn't necessarily like have the dungeon, she's the person you just want to have around to like, is she gonna teach you promo school? Probably not. But like, could she do other things in the PC? Absolutely.
But she's like the last heart.
Yeah.
Does Bret Hart have kids? I don't think he does.
It's a good question.
And if they do, I
I
know
like
they
they
don't.
would do wrestling.
Like, she's like the last heart.
Yeah.
If she
And
doesn't
at
want
least
kids,
evolve.
she doesn't want kids.
He has 4 kids.
Oh.
Hmm.
Where they at?
He's also
What?
a grandfather.
Oh.
Where y'all at?
You're probably scared to talk them out of it.
I was gonna say,
They ever
probably
wanted
talk
to
about
do
the
it. Or refused. Was like, no.
No.
You're not doing this. I have a question before because it's already about to be an hour.
Mhm.
So AEW has like a serious, like, I don't want to say a bad women's division problem, but Toni Storm is gone.
Mhm.
There's no Mercedes Moné.
Mhm.
There ain't nothing for them to do right now. Like, Tekla's champion. She's doing well. I like that match, that Jamie Hayter match that she had.
Agreed.
But
She's a boring
they're not
champ,
making
though.
any. Yeah, they're not making any
It's boring.
waves. They're not making. They're not making any waves. They need something.
They
need
need Mercedes to come back.
Yeah, I mean,
But the problem is sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
The problem is that when Mercedes comes back, it's the same thing. It's the same song and pony dance that we saw before she left, right? You know what I mean? Like, they need something new. And it sucks because I love Megan Bain, her presentation. Like, give her, like, they have people there that they could do things with, but they're not. It's boring. I agree. Like, Willow's a champion, is the TBS champion. Like, I love me some Willow. I'm bored with that too, honestly.
Not doing anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Mercedes comes back as a face.
She's never been a good face. That's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Maybe she can make it work for AEW, but for WWE, she was never a good face.
Yeah. I mean, her moveset as a face, like the matches, I have no doubt would be like her versus Tekla. I think her versus Tekla back for the belt would definitely be like a good start. A good
But see,
start.
she was teasing herself coming to go for Athena. She's been teasing her and Athena have been teasing each other.
That's the answer. Athena needs to drop the goddamn belt. Athena needs to drop the goddamn belt and go to AEW.
There's your answer. You're welcome.
Like, thank you. Like,
thank you. No, thank you, love.
I saw her berating Billy Starks on like 2 weeks ago on ROH, and I'm like, man,
she's the champion for like a 2,000 days. At this point, wrap that shit up. Like,
Right, you are the longest
San
reigning
Martino's second
champion.
reign. Mhm.
no
Didn't
one's
they
gonna
say that
touch
she's
that.
comparable to Bruno San Martino or something like that?
Yeah,
I
they
was like,
said
hang
his
it up.
second
I
reign.
was
She
like,
surpassed the second reign.
hang it up.
Wrap it
Hang
up.
it up. Come on.
There's
It's
your
time.
answer: is to throw Athena in there and then have her drop the Ring of Honor belt, her get mad. When she drops the Ring of Honor belt, have someone from AEW interfere, and that starts the feud for them to go at it. And then she just slowly works her way up to getting what she needs. But I think Athena could easily answer that. But the problem is Tony Khan doesn't know how to book women.
Yeah.
Or book.
Because
Because
I would be pushing Megan Bain. She's gorgeous. She has the look. She
Mhm.
can wrestle. I would be pushing her.
Right.
Do I think, yeah, no, I love Willow. Do I think Willow is the next champion right now? No. I don't. Not saying it can't happen one day, but I'm saying like today and like the next 6 months. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
But I would love to see Athena come and shake some things up. I would love to see Athena and Mercedes go at it and shake some things up.
It's automatically so fresh. Like
Yeah, immediately.
automatically so
It's
fresh.
too much like right though. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah. It's all, it makes too much sense.
It makes
And
too much sense.
wrestling nowadays doesn't make any sense. So
That's why Logan Paul is one of our tag champions. Yeah, wrestling doesn't make sense.
and Austin Theory. Like
All right. Well,
it doesn't get more mundane than that.
yeah.
Like I just feel like I said, like Athena needs to talk about coming to AEW. Just we get it. Like we get it.
Just be the top heel. Just
You are
beat
Athena.
people. Just beat people. Like just
And then move on.
brutal. Yeah.
Mhm.
Climb the card. Give her a big show, pay-per-view to get the belt, and just run that division. Like
You can honestly just show up with the Ring of Honor belt and be like, you know what?
Open challenge.
Perfect.
a little double champion for a minute. Have Billy Starks finally win it. You know, like
Why not?
All that sounds good.
They could do that or some time with her because she can't. It's Athena. It's Ember Moon. She can show up. And
Yeah.
I know her before I know Tekla. I know who she is. Everybody knows she. And they, AEW loves a good history. Like they like, yeah, remember that time they was beefing on the indies 10 years ago? I'm like, no, I don't. But you tell me it's a big deal, so I guess so. You can just tell me that Athena a big deal. We know who she is.
Right.
We know that AEW's called, they're marks. Let's be real, we're marks. If you like AEW, it's mostly because you are a mark who enjoys indie wrestling and you like that these people from the indies. Again,
Right.
I don't know why the best friends are best friends, but somebody knows why the best friends are best friends.
Somebody here cares.
Somebody cares that they got together 8 years ago on the indies back in Ring of Honor at a random show in Quincy, Massachusetts. Somebody cares.
Exactly. And I think like it would work right now because I feel like everybody is giving up hope. In terms of like everybody stopped talking about it. It's just like, okay, Athena's still just racking up dates. She's still the champion. You know?
Right.
If she were to just show up on a random Dynamite and be like, yeah.
I mean,
Tekla, belt
Yeah,
versus
like-
belt. Put your belt on the
Mhm.
line. B versus B.
that would be
Double
a
or nothing.
great
Give me that. Double or
That
nothing.
would
Give
be
me
a
that.
great match. That would be a great match. That would be a great
Give me that
match.
for double or nothing.
I would like that.
This is the
Because they
perfect time
gave
to
the
do
belt to Darby, and like, I don't hate it.
it. Yeah.
At least he shows up and puts on a show. That's
I
the
know
one thing you
exactly.
can't give Darby Allin. He's going to show up and he's going to do something crazy. He's going to put on the show. You're going to be entertained. Whereas MJF is going to show up and have a match and go home.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. But at least sometimes you do need some camp. You need a little goofiness, right? You need a little silliness. I don't know.
I like it.
But I agree. AEW has the women's division. It's worse than WWE's at this point. And this sucks because they actually, I think that they have the talent. Again, Megan Bain. You have Mercedes still out on her sabbatical. At some point, she needs to come back. Before they go back to this summer, they go back to London. So she's going to be back before. She's not missing that. Please, she'll be back in time to build a program for that London.
Yeah, for sure. So I have hope, but it's just I feel like both companies have such a good women's division, but they're not fully utilizing them. But it's more glaring on AEW because they lost their best hitters. Like they lost Tony, they lost Mercedes, the people that will constantly keep their the women's division's name.
Mercedes, Blake Monroe. I can't remember what her name was, but like Mariah May. She was great. Like they keep.
That's another one. Yeah.
People aren't re-signing either. Because I think Anna Jay has pretty much said that she's wrapping her shit up too. Like, people will say like my contract is coming up. As an HR person, that should never be a thing. I should be able to be like, we got Willow coming up in August. Bet sign her contract now in May. There should never be like that weird. It's coming up. What are we gonna do? Like, no, if you want it, like we locked this down by now. So like, they have to figure out too how to retain their talent. Because people go there, they get the reps, and they get the name, and then they leave.
Yeah, like you built Jamie Hayter up to be this like big star. I started caring about her and her ring. She got injured, and then you brought her back, and then you was like, oh well, never mind. All that stuff don't matter. Statlander, you built her up.
Britt Baker,
There's no after program with AEW, right? So you come in, you lose the belt, you're no longer chasing. It's like you lose the belt and then you go back to the bottom of the list. And it's like there's no after program. There's no like, well, I'm gonna go back and beef with what's his name because you cost me the match. And then I mean, like there's no like follow up. There's no follow up or follow through. It's just like you lost the belt, you go back to catering, and then you show up in a random tag team with Harley Quinn, not Harley Cameron, whatever her name is. So it's just like there's no continuity there. There's the lack of like fluidity of like things just kind of flow and make sense. It's a very abrupt stop, and they're just gonna drop you back in with a lifesaver and tell you to sink or swim.
Right.
And you think you'd have it figured out by now, because it's one thing when you were like first starting out, I cut you some slack on these things. You've had too much skin in the game now, where it's like you should know better than to make these silly mistakes that you're making.
Yeah.
It's true.
I wish everybody could be like the NXT women's division. That's just it. Like I just wish.
Yeah.
Because like the NXT women's division got like rated, and they were like, "Don't fret, we're good."
The next girl coming through the door now.
Bring out the next girls.
Yes, because I love what happened to call her Tony Ripley. I love her.
AEW needs a developmental.
I love her.
They just need more developmental, honestly, because like Hook came back last night, and I'm sorry, Hook in the WWE machine would bang if they actually got him in and taught him how to wrestle and taught him how to do a promo school. I think he's the person that should have went to NXT and would have benefited.
Yeah,
and they're not on bad terms with his daddy. They still like Taz. Taz is still mentioned by name on WWE TV.
Yep.
Whereas they will never talk about Sasha Banks ever again in life. She has been erased. She has been Thanos snapped from the WWE verse.
Yeah, we're
but
not
they still talk about Taz.
Her to her Hall of Fame. Please.
It's never gonna happen. But they still talk about Taz and they call him by name. They don't call him by his real. Like they still refer to him as Taz. So I think that he would have been fine with his daddy being in AEW and him being NXT. And that's what I think the biggest piece of the AEW is, that they don't have developmental. Number one, it's not even like a television show. They don't need NXT. They don't need that. They need to have like wrestling school Monday, Wednesday, Friday from like 8 to 2. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, there's promo. They need that NXT. They need the offerings NXT has. They need the promo school. They need the in-ring. They need to know how to do all these things. That is what's missing in AEW. They just expect you to show up and be like, bet you got a match tonight. You're opening the show. And even Jade was like, what? I've been taking a chair shot in my life. And Jericho, or did she say Jericho or DB had to show her how to take a chair shot? Like that should not really be a thing. And I think that's what's happening there, right? Mm-hmm. They just need someone to like put forth true energy and effort. And Tony Khan has enough money to build a freaking PC.
Yeah.
He can buy a building and throw a ring in it somewhere with some classrooms, some offices, and wrap that up. Like that's not the issue.
Somebody there can just call up Al Snow and be like, "Hey, can we use OVW?" Like, hello.
But Cody had Nightmare, so when Cody was there, he used Nightmare to feed. People were using Nightmare to feed him through. Cody left. that pipeline stopped.
Right.
You need a pipeline. You need a pipeline of fresh people of something. You can't just, I don't know. That's what I think AEW's problem is.
They use Steph School a lot too. They use Black and Brave, but that's mostly TNA. Steph has done a lot of TNA feeding for Black and Brave, but like you said, you need a developmental. Like somebody there got a good relationship with Al Snow.
There are options, and again, even if he wanted to just say, "Listen,"
the dojo was right up the street.
Yeah.
There are so many options. He could make it work if he wanted to. You can make your own. You don't even need to go use someone else's. You could make your own. You have Billy Gunn there. You have Daniel Bryanson. You have people there. You have vets and OGs that could be like, hey, I need you to take a seminar Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Billy Gunn. Okay. No problem. That's the end of my rant. Thank you.
I agree with you though. Like the lack of developmental for AEW is why it's so stagnant. And plus, like you said, they don't know how to book women. They don't know how to book tag teams. They're like, oh, you're a popular tag team. That's it. Like FTR is there other tag teams besides the Bucks and FTR? There are other tag teams. Like I get it. I get it. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. I'm hot. I'm just like, dang, why can't wrestling just be the way? Hire us.
Right? Overseeing everything out, pointing around, running around.
Like, because who knows?
Carmelo Hayes, you're champion tonight.
Right.
You're taking the belt off Cody immediately. Emergency draft.
Right.
Emergency draft.
And no war games, but it's brand versus brand at Survivor Series.
Yes, that heavy on that. Heavy on
town hall meeting, yeah.
Because war games sucks to watch live. War games sucks to watch live.
It sucks to watch it in person, to be honest with you. Like it's really I mean, I see your point of like trying to follow the ring, but like it's not that clean and aesthetic on TV either.
Yeah. Especially the last one. It was just a lot of waiting for spots. It was just so awkward.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I went to, was that 2024? That's when CM Punk came back, right? Yeah. That was one of my birthdays. It was horrible. It was like, oh, I'm sitting on the floor. So the first ring, when they were in the first ring, I see everything. I'm like, this is great. They in that second ring, I said, well.
Let me look to the screen.
Everybody was like, yeah. I was like, don't know what that was, but period. Y'all like it. I don't know what y'all yapped about, but period. Hey, for y'all, because I can't see them because this cage is in the way. I can't. All right, y'all. We really gonna get out of here this time because we overtime. KB, what did people find you?
Find me at Meticulous Key or in my craft page, Meticulous Visions.
Gabby, they finding you this week? Ash, they finding you this week?
You can find me at Ash on Com. So it's 2 M's now. I changed it because the @ was so long, it was just bothering me. But I have to change it here. But
you can follow me here on my personal and on my gaming page. I think I'm in the right spot.
You are.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, yeah. All right, y'all. Don't forget to put down that lip gloss and pick up that ladder.
Someone gonna put one. You know what? Next week I'm gonna get a ladder. I'm gonna pull a ladder up and mesh all the way up. But like, where did they get a ladder? What you doing, Gabby?
Don't make my step stool.
Something. Bye, y'all.
Bye.